Hello, and welcome back to English for Healthy Living, the podcast where we improve our health and our English at the same time. If you're enjoying our content, please take a moment to like this episode and subscribe to our channel. It really helps us out.
Welcome, everyone. Today, we have a really fascinating story to share. We're going to talk about stress, but from a very different angle, the crucial role that minerals play in how our bodies handle it.
Indeed, it's a personal story about my good friend Misty. For months, she was going through a period of incredibly high stress. We're talking about that feeling of being completely overwhelmed, you know?
Oh, I think many of our listeners can relate to that. And what many people don't realize is that chronic stress isn't just a feeling. It has a profound physical impact on our bodies, right down to the cellular level. It burns through our nutrients.
Right. She was feeling constantly tired, yet she couldn't sleep properly. She was anxious, her digestion was a mess, just not herself at all. She was determined to get to the bottom of what was going on.
That's a great first step, that determination.
It is. I'd been reading about it, and I suggested she do a hair tissue mineral analysis test, or HTMA.
An HTMA test is such a great tool. Unlike a blood test, which is more like a snapshot of what's happening right now, a hair test gives us a window into your body's mineral status over the past 3 months. It shows us the bigger picture. So what did Misty's test show?
Well, the results were really eye-opening. Her report showed a very low sodium to magnesium ratio, and you explained to us that this was a classic indicator of adrenal stress.
That's right. The adrenal glands, which sit on top of our kidneys, are our stress glands. They produce hormones like cortisol. When they're overworked from chronic stress, it shows up in our mineral patterns. A low sodium to magnesium ratio tells me the body is in a state of exhaustion. Think of it like a car trying to run with a very weak battery.
A weak battery. That describes how she felt perfectly. So she started a mineral balancing program with you. I told her she was in good hands, as long as you didn't prescribe a diet of only broccoli.
No, the all broccoli diet is reserved for my enemies. The program was simply about replenishing the specific minerals her body was crying out for, like sodium, potassium, zinc, B vitamins, and magnesium in the right forms and the right balance. It's about giving the body the fundamental raw materials it needs to produce energy and heal itself.
Right, and alongside the minerals, Misty incorporated some new stress reduction habits. She started doing a 10-minute meditation every morning and practiced something called box breathing during her lunch break.
Box breathing is fantastic.
It is. She found it really helpful.
These techniques calm the nervous system directly, switching it from the fight or flight mode to the rest and digest mode. This takes the pressure off the adrenal glands, which allows the minerals she's taking to work even more effectively.
It makes so much sense when you put it like that. So fast forward 3 months, she did a retest, and the change was just incredible.
I was so excited to see her results.
Her sodium to magnesium ratio had improved significantly, showing her adrenals were getting stronger. But there was something else that really surprised me.
Yes, the heavy metals started to show up on the test, right?
Exactly. The new test showed her body was finally starting to push out or detox heavy metals, like mercury and lead, that had been stored in her tissues for years. How does that happen?
It's one of the most amazing parts of mineral balancing. Think of it this way. Heavy metals like lead and mercury are bullies. They can occupy the same parking spots or receptor sites in our cells that essential minerals like zinc and selenium are supposed to be in.
Okay, so they take up the good parking spots.
Exactly. When your body is low on the good minerals, the heavy metal bullies can sneak in and cause all sorts of problems. But once you start replenishing the essential minerals, the good guys, your body gets stronger. The good guys come back and say, hey, this is our spot, and they push the bullies out. The body can finally detox them.
That's a brilliant analogy.
It really is how it works. Experts in functional medicine, like the brilliant Dr. Mark Hyman, talk about this all the time. You have to put the good stuff in to get the bad stuff out.
So true. Misty feels like a new person now. Looking back, she says that whole period of high stress was a blessing in disguise. It forced her to discover this whole other level of health she never knew existed.
That is so wonderful to hear. It's a perfect example of how the body has an incredible innate ability to heal when it's given the right support.
Absolutely. She says she has so much energy now, she's thinking of running a marathon. I told her to maybe start with running her errands first.
That's probably wise advice, but it's fantastic that she feels that good. And it all started with understanding that powerful connection between stress and minerals.
Indeed. So for our listeners, we hope Misty's story has been insightful. If you have any health topics you'd like us to discuss in a future episode, please leave a comment below. We would love to read your suggestions. And now, for all you English learners and health geeks, let's check your understanding and do some vocabulary drills. And I suggest that she do a hair tissue mineral analysis test, or HTMA.
An HTMA test is such a great tool. Unlike a blood test, which is more like a snapshot of what's happening right now, a hair test gives us a window into your body's mineral status over the past 3 months. It shows us the bigger picture.
She started doing a 10-minute meditation every morning and practiced something called box breathing during her lunch break.
When your body is low on the good minerals, the heavy metal bullies can sneak in and cause all sorts of problems. But once you start replenishing the essential minerals, the good guys, your body gets stronger. The good guys come back and say, hey, this is our spot, and they push the bullies out. The body can finally detox them. Heavy metals like lead and mercury are bullies. They can occupy the same parking spots or receptor sites in our cells that essential minerals like zinc and selenium are supposed to be in.
Regular exercise and good sleep help your body handle stress more effectively. Chronic stress can cause fatigue, anxiety, and even hormone imbalance. Too much screen time can have a physical impact on your eyes and posture. Vitamins and minerals support energy production at the cellular level. She decided to get to the bottom of her constant tiredness by doing a mineral test. Reading about how minerals affect stress was really eye-opening. When we're under pressure, the adrenal glands release cortisol to keep us alert. After intense exercise, it's important to replenish nutrients with whole foods. Meditation and deep breathing are simple stress reduction habits anyone can learn. Her illness was a blessing in disguise because it pushed her to live more healthily.